Anime fans are some of the most cringe and embarrassing bipedal creatures to ever walk this planet, but that's not breaking news. It's like I just said that poop stinks. You're well aware. But the video I'm about to show you is by far one of the most shameful and humiliating things I have ever seen before. And it does involve spoilers for the JJK manga, so warning for that. But also this thumbnail was a spoiler for the JJK manga, so sorry. I would damn near rather be caught reading hentai in public than participate in an event like this, to go to a gathering where they're putting things on a shrine for a fictional character in a manga that just got killed off. Like, what are you doing with your life, man? It's things like this that make me shamed, make me want to cover my face and never admit to anybody that I have watched anime or read manga before. It almost pushes me away and makes me not want to watch any more anime or read any more manga, because I'm thinking, this might be a slippery slope. I may end up like these people if I keep watching this stuff too much. Like, it's gonna rot my brain. How parents think that violent video games will make their kids violent. I think if I watch too much anime, I will turn into these types of anime fans, and that is a fate worse than death. But let's take a look at this shrine in Chile where it apparently took place. People have put sticky notes and notes, drawings, flowers. They're treating this like a shrine and a memorial of a real person who actually meant something to the world and passed away. Had loved ones and family members who were going to miss him. But no, this is a fictional character in a fictional series where people have superpowers and whatnot, and they fought creatures, cursed spirits, and they're acting like their grandmother just passed away, and they're mourning the loss of a person who never existed. This is a level of parasocial that is so scary, and it almost feels dystopian, having people doing this over a character in a manga. And I debated, I tossed back and forth in my head if it would be worth it to make a video on this, because I knew that I would start twisting the nuts of some anime super fans, and they'd go, well, I'm a weeb, and I'm a proud weeb, and this makes me proud of my community when they do stuff like this. It shows they care. But this is just sad, man. Look at his face. They were kissing this poster in a public transport area. There are probably hundreds of unknown diseases to mankind on this little shrine, because the types of people that it attracts, first off, probably have unknown diseases of their own, pretty stinky and whatnot. And the fact that they all kissed it, and some of those kisses look like they're overlapping, so someone has caught someone else's disease from this situation already, at the very least. And then we look at some of these drawings, and it looks like something I would have drew in my kindergarten class that my parents hung up on the fridge out of just love. Because it's not a good drawing. They just did it to support me. And there's no way that that person was under the age of like, at least 13 or 15. And their drawing skills are that. Like, that is... I'm not going to keep making fun of that drawing. I'm sorry. But then you also have, like, a weird... Is that like a weird shipping sticker? And then you got, whatever, something about him being an angel. This is obviously in a different language where it's in a different country. And there's so many sticky notes. There's Gojo with a halo over his head. Bro, they think Gojo's... I think Gojo is Goku or something. I think they should all be arrested, quite frankly. I think they should all be locked up to repent and reflect on what they've done and the severity of how much cringe they have inflicted upon the world. And then it's also the people who participate in stuff like this that are like, why do anime fans get a bad rap? We're just supporting something that we enjoy, a part of media and art that we enjoy watching and supporting. It's because of shit like this, man. You can't participate in this and then not have the self-awareness to understand how weird it is. It's not normal to do something like this. Humans should not be caring this much about fictional characters. And they're also doing this before the next chapter, chapter 237, has even came out. So it's not even like officially confirmed that Gojo's dead. So he could technically still be alive, but it's not looking likely. But it's just, this is just pathetic, man. That's basically what I wanted to say. And then, of course, this thing didn't stay up for too long. They're just forcing some poor janitorial employee to have to deal with this, which they did. They had to come down here and clean everything up. They had to wipe it clean and make it actually presentable again, because people are just going to be repulsed if they see that. They're going to think they're in some weird anime convention if they walk by and see a shrine to some anime character. I know I wouldn't use that subway station or whatever it is. I would leave. I would turn around and walk out immediately as soon as I seen that. And I do just want to reiterate one final time before I end this video. I support anime and manga. I'm not saying it's bad to be an anime or manga fan. Me personally, I am. I'm just saying to go to lengths like this is pathetic. It's sad, embarrassing, and it's just not healthy. It's one of the most unhealthy things you can do, is to get this wrapped up in a fictional character. You got to draw a line somewhere. You got to separate fiction from reality and keep those things separate, because if you don't, that's where delusion comes in, and then insanity, and then next thing you know, you're in a padded cell for the rest of your life because some fictional character dying broke your psyche because you were that emotionally attached to it. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing to be this in love with a character. Like, sure, you can really enjoy a series. It's nice to have a community, people that you can talk about like the same series with, and people that have the same views as you, maybe same likes, interests. That's all cool. I'm all for that. I think that's great. But this, do not pass go, do not collect $200, go directly to jail. That's what I think about this situation. But I'll catch you in the next one.